I was introduced to Faith City through a friend several years ago, probably 7-8 years ago. I was in a men's Bible study, and one of the guys in our Bible study had a vision to come down to Faith City, take a group of men to mentor the guys in the program and to just get involved down here and just pour into these guys. And he had this vision of doing this, but he said, "Michael, I don't think I'm the guy that's doing this. I think you're the guy that's supposed to lead this." And so that's what I did. We started coming down here about 7 years ago, and that's when I really was first coming down here. Didn't know anything about it. Got down here and just started pouring into these guys, having Bible study with a group of guys from our church. A couple years after that, I went on. Jenna Taylor was a president of the board at that time, and she'd asked me to be part of the board. And so I stepped onto the board, and I'm still on the board today. I've been on the board for 5-6 years now and still involved with that process. Also, what I do is I'm still doing a Bible study. Me and another guy still come down on Thursday nights, and we just have a men's Bible study, just get into the Word, developing a relationship, looking to kind of mentor these guys in a way and just love on them. But just develop a relationship, have them, that way they know some guys that are outside the program and are involved that way. And also I get the opportunity to come down and preach to the guests once a month. So I do that. Our guests are our clients, the homeless and others that come in for meals. We do a service for them, a 30-minute service before that. So I get opportunity to come down and do that. And about a month and, well, it's been a little while longer than that now, Jen had approached me to come on to work with Faith City. I've been in banking for 10 years, and so I really felt like the Lord was leading me in that direction. So here in 2 weeks, I'm going to step out of that and move into coming down here full-time and working down here for Faith City Ministries. The center of Faith City is Christ. I mean, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is we're trying to show the love of Christ. That's the nuts and bolts of what we're trying to do. We do that through a lot of different ways. Through feeding, obviously. We got a clothing outreach program. There's obviously we've got the Lighthouse, which deals with the women and the children and giving them a safe haven, and just loving those that need the love. And so we do that through food, clothes, shelter, and also just through through the message of Jesus Christ and sharing the word with them. So that to me is Faith City in a nutshell. The program that I'm most involved in is the Hope for Men program. That program is something I've been involved in through that Bible study for the last 7 years. And basically what we are trying to do is we're taking guys who want to, most everybody's hit the bottom and they realize that in and of themselves they don't have the ability to carry on. So, they've come to the realization that they need something else, and that's what we offer here. We offer a program for these men to come on to and to devote a year of their lives to do this, so they can get some things in order in their life. Just get themselves lined out and get away from some of the addictions that are going on. And so that's what we do. They come in down here. They're refocusing their life. They come to the end of themselves, and they're establishing a relationship with the Lord. And so we do that through the program. These guys that are down here, they're serving. These guys do a ton of serving, not just here at Faith City, but they serve the community. There's a lot of events that these guys get to go out and participate in. So they get to be the hands and feet of Christ every day in what they do. So there's a lot more going on down here. You'll get to see that as you talk to everybody else. But the biggest thing that I'm involved in is those guys. The other thing that I do is when I get to speak to the guests and preach to the guests is, we just get to, what I do when I look at that time, that's just me to get to pour in them. I take that as an opportunity to love on them, to share the gospel, and to share God's love, because it's the love of God that draws us to Him. And so I want to come in and show them love, because a lot of these people have not been loved, or they just have not very much. So I want to just come down in here and just share how God's loved on me and just share that love with them. People can get involved in Faith City's ministries. Obviously, you can come down here. There's a lot of volunteer opportunities. You know, a lot of people think it's just Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's great, we do that, but there's a lot of opportunity for you if you have a desire to you want to talk, minister, just love on people. We got lots of opportunities to do that down here. You can giving online on our webpage. You can go there and do that. Give there. You can obviously mail a check in that way. We'll take just about anything. We've take furniture, clothing, dishes. We have the guests, our clients. They get an opportunity to shop. We have basically a small Walmart upstairs, and what that allows them to do is to go in and get clothing. But you may have people that have a shelter, but they may need some silverware, they may need dishes, and we get donations like that, or they may need a washer and dryer. There's things like that we take in that will go back out to the community for those who are less fortunate that need those things. There's a lot of people out there that might need a new washer. They don't need a new one, they just need one that works. And so we've got those things, refrigerators, couches, all kinds of things. So we take all kinds of in-kind donations. So, but that's what we want. We want people that are going to be invested into this because there's a lot of progress, there's a lot of good things, and you'll hear that as you go through the day. When I first came down to Faith City, I thought, man, it's going to be great. This will be an opportunity to change lives. But what I've realized is it's changed my life more than it's probably changed their lives. I'm not saying that I'm not impacting the kingdom, but it's just being part of the body. I believe that the Lord's called me to this. I have a passion about it because I have a passion to learn and also to teach the Word. My desire is to accurately share the Word of God with people. I think there's a lot of inaccuracy out there. So me personally, I want to share who God is. Now, I don't have full understanding of that myself. I'm not sitting here saying that I do, but I'm on that journey, and as I learn that, I want to share that with them. And so my passion is just to get down here, love on these guys, share the love of Christ with them, and just introduce them to the Father and show them more who the Father is. One of the things is, as the board member, we've got there's a lot of cool things that you get to do, but when you're a board member, you kind of work on the business side of the things. And one of the neat things that we do here at Faith City is we are tithers. We aren't just taking in money. We have, I believe it's 13 different ministries that we sow back into. And we believe in the tithe. We've seen it work, and I believe one of the biggest reasons that on the financial end that we're successful is because we don't just take in. We give back out financially. So there's a lot of, I think that's important. We get to see one of God's spiritual laws of the tithe working in our lives here at Faith City Ministries. And so we've got a guy that we support. We've supported him, I can't remember how many years. It's probably been since the 60s. This guy was the founders of Faith City. This guy had gotten saved, and he was from Brazil originally. But anyway, they sent him out back to Brazil to start a ministry there. This guy's in his 90s now, and we're still supporting this guy. And he hand types us a letter every month. He's letting us know what's going on in his ministry, and it's just neat to see that here at Faith City, we're not just impacting the local community, we're impacting the world.